Hello World Feed here, and yeah, I'm live late as usual, because I think that's just some law of reality. I'm gonna blame like the light speed delay or something, like, yeah, we'll go with that. That's why I'm always like 1 to 3 minutes late. But I'm gonna drop my render distance. Hello Caleb, Elcuber, Carticus, welcome, how's it going? Oh wow, Carticus is here, pot. Okay, so yeah, I dropped my render distance a bit, so hopefully the FPS won't be so obscenely low. But yeah, I made a bit of progress since last stream. I did a bit of building off stream, you know. Got today 86.6. Oh, whoops, that was not my... I'm just gonna despawn these guys. I thought that was my smite sword. Anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I was... Oh, great. It's always something. Anyway, as I was saying, I've been basically expanding northward. Yeah, this is north into what I'm calling the frigid northern wastelands of Nether Jungle. So yeah, it's basically just this flat, kind of rocky area. And yeah, so yeah, that is what we are working on. And I'm just sort of like in 10 block strips, expanding outwards. So yeah, we'll just... Elkeeper says I'm going to be watching but not chatting because I'm editing a video. Alright, yeah, pot. That's pretty pot. And good luck with the video. And thanks for dropping by in any case. Alright, so... let's see, we are going to start at 2:30. We're going to start tearing stuff up at 2:30. Well, Z minus 2:30, because that's like 10 blocks from here. So, yeah. Let's just keep doing that. And yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of that. That's hideous. If anything interesting happens, I'll probably chat. Alright, interesting is somewhat subjective, but still, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go out to minus 100. Okay, so yeah, we're firmly in the neg quadrant here, which is something usually only speedrunners care about, but here I'm doing a massive trans-quadrant, multi-quadrant terraforming project, so quadrants are a little bit important, just a little bit. Also, I moved the beacon again, so I can do some haste mining. Also, I fucking hate those endermen, but I don't have time to spawn proof now. I'm like kind of busy with building, so guess we'll just have to deal with endermen for a few more years. Caleb, you're chilling, tabbing out a fiddle song? That sounds like fun. I mean, I hope it's fun, and hope you're having fun. These birch planks are like a historic relic. I probably put these here in like 2020, but now they're... And this like Nether Xp bridge too. I'm not even sure what, but it's all gotta go. Progress, baby. Progress. It's all gotta go in the name of progress. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to get this level with like the rest of the wasteland area, northern wasteland area. And yeah. You can get some pretty decent views of like, especially like, I like the Basalt Delta fog. It's like not an ugly red like the Nether Waste. The Nether Waste fog is just annoying, and the Soul Sand Valley fog is kind of garish. Don't really know about the Warped Forest fog, since like Nether Jungle is barely even touches a Warped Forest. But it's gonna touch every biome at least slightly. That's my goal, to basically have it so that it's possible to get hot tourist destinations without leaving Nether Jungle. So I feel like that'd be kind of funny. Okay, yeah, 100, 230, even though it's minus 100, minus 230, but whatever. I'm calling it 100, 230 for simplicity's sake. That's like gonna be the new corner here. very atmospheric. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Kind of fits the vibes, like a foggy jungle vibe. I don't like these snow particles or ash particles or whatever the hell they are. I guess it's ash, not snow, because you know this is the Nether, but still they're annoying. Speaking of snow, I wonder if I should like have actual snow anywhere in Nether Jungle. It would be kind of ironic, but also kind of cool. I don't really know for sure. I have to think about that. Like if so, then it would only be on the very highest of peaks, but still, like the ones that go into like the 80s and higher. Well, I don't think there are any peaks that go into the 90s. I'm gonna have to like probably cap any terrain at Y90 so it doesn't bump into the roof, but still. Speaking of the roof, I'm still like working out exactly how I'm gonna do the roof. I was originally planning on having it like just be normal cave surface, but someone on r/Minecraft or Minecraft Builds, I forget which, suggested I use Sculk for like a starry ceiling, and I think that would actually be a pretty pot idea. Get Tweakeroo to turn. I don't need fucking Tweakeroo. Look, I can literally just performance particles. See? Wait, is that getting rid of them? It is not, but fine. There we go. See? That'll remove a lot of particles that, like, are actually useful, but I'll just do it for you guys. I don't need Tweakeroo. I don't need a cheating mod. Oh. God damn it. Alright, yeah, let's fix this mess. Let's clean that up while we're at it, and now we can keep on breaking this up again. Cheating is subjective? I mean, it is, but except when I say something's cheating, then it's objective because I'm the sole arbiter of reality, as everyone knows. At least that didn't send me into the void. But I'm not a fan of the Basalt Delta terrain generation. It's just annoying most of the time. Hello, EarthCube. Welcome. How's it going? So yeah, we are slowly but surely expanding inland away from the Nether Ocean and terraforming everything in our path. Andre 2022. Not sure which. The thing about... Wait, Andre uses, like, auto-clicker type mods, doesn't he? Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know what's... Oh, message didn't send. Stupid YouTube censorship. But yeah, I am not really in touch with the latest Andre gossip, except that I know that, like, his name isn't actually Andre, after all, which is interesting. But I guess he's still, like, making content, because, like, people seem to be talking about his content, so he must be still be making it somewhere. Oh, he said the F words. I don't know why YouTube censors... I don't know why YouTube censors fuck. Fuck is a fucking awesome word, so... Hunter quit YouTube, and Andre Lindstrom isn't a real guy. I didn't even know that was his, like, supposed to be his last name. I didn't know that he ever revealed his last name. I guess he could have just, like, not told anyone his last name instead of, like, making one up, but yeah, I don't know. Andre is Andre, and he is quite a character. Okay, 230. Why is there this random gravel here? Gravel doesn't naturally generate this high up, so that means that I had to have put it here, but why? Was I, like... Maybe I was, like, blocking off a lava pool for some reason? That's my only That's my only guess as to what could possibly been going on there. You're using a mod, and I'm using a mod, and if you don't like it, I won't give a my world, my rules. Yeah, that's what I would. I mean, that's what I would say if anyone gave me shit about having water in the Nether. This is my world. I make the rules here, and anything goes as long as it's vanilla survival Minecraft, or you know, shaders, because shaders are pot. Andre words of wisdom. Yes, based Andre. I mean, some people say that, some people would probably complain about me reverting to a snapshot, but like I said, I say screw them, because look at this. This is my argument as to why reverting back to a snapshot is okay. And this isn't really the best of angles, but you get the point. God fucking damn it, Enderman. Don't you dare. What I really am tempted to just get a data pack that makes Endermen unable to steal blocks, because that's just so annoying. Earth Cube, how many hours do I have in this world? Let's see, time since last death, 101.44 days, so that's, let's see, 24 plus 0.44 times 24, that's 2.4, 9.6 plus 0.96, that's 10.52 on top of 34.52 hours. Okay, wait, oh yeah, I need to, I need to pay close attention to what I'm doing here. Okay, I can remove this later, I think, still. But after that, I need to start placing blocks as well as removing them. Can I get that in layman terms? 24, what did I even say? 2434.52 hours. Sorry, I was just mumbling while I do calculations because, like, that's often how I do things, I guess. I was just trying to do mental math out loud. And as usual with my endeavors, it failed miserably. Okay. 79. Okay, so then we can delete the rest of this. What are you doing? Okay, I guess I'll let him live, because I'm too lazy to go chase him down. Or not. Yeah, we'll chase him down. Serves you right. Okay, I have my sharpened sword. I do not need this shit in my life, so I'm not going to hit him. So, yeah, let's just break all of this. I'm starving, I should eat. And yeah. Oh wait, I forgot I'm brain dead. I'm supposed to be doing like a mix of moss and smooth basalt. Cause like, yeah, this is like not completely barren, but pretty barren, I guess. Seriously, right. Hello, Cooper, welcome. How's it going? How did I do the water? There was a snapshot glitch, 21W03A. You put glow lichen into lava, and it turned into waterlogged glow lichen because of reasons, I guess. So, excuse me. Busy doing work here. But yeah, Yeah, depending on my mood that day, either of those answers is valid. L-Cuber could be either way. Alright, I need to not be scatterbrained because I'm doing ostensibly important terraforming work here. Okay. 77, so we can like have a few more. Doesn't need to be like all dreary gray smooth basalt, just like enough to get the idea that there's some barrenness going on here, but also make it a bit random. Just get 2 shulkers of every max tool, 1 for fortune and 1 for silk touch. That's a pretty pot idea. I just have like 1 and then run it back to the Nether hub to buy XP bottles. That's usually my workflow because XP bottles are pretty great for like repairing tools in the field. Lost motivation for levels because everyone's copying. Yeah, people do that. They like see a pot idea and then they just come and start doing it themselves and kind of loses its value. That's why I try to like mostly do things that like people haven't done before. Like water in the Nether and like a Nether Jungle. That's like kind of a new idea. So, or at least it was new. I don't know. It's inspired some people, I think, but overall, it's still like not something most people bother to try. Don't need XP bottles anymore. But how are you going to repair like all the 54 tools when they finally run out? That's the question. Oh shit! Speaking of running out, I'm out of smooth basalt. And whoa, look at that! I just witnessed a bunch of blocks randomly start despawning. Gas tiers. Okay, dump those, pick up those, dump those, pick up those, dump that, moss. Oh, stacking a raid farm. I guess if you want to be a raid farmer, then that is one way to get around it. And personally, I don't. Personally, I make sure to always have a totem, even when I'm repairing my tools, which sort of limits my options, but it's safe. That's the important thing. Safety is priority here, I guess. Alright, let's just get rid of the rest of this obnoxious basalt. The texture is interesting. I almost want to keep it in a few places, but like I also don't, because like it's easier to just do smooth basalt, and I already have like my plans for detailing, and I feel like I don't want to just like go overboard with the detailing and just have like 10,000 different blocks. Like I don't want to just like detail with every single grayish block with no regard to whether it makes sense. How long do I want to keep this world? Until I die in real life. That's the plan, anyway. Hello, human. Welcome. Welcome to the Feet Gang, human, and hope you like it here. We mostly just do strange projects that only a person with no life could attempt. Yeah. Do I have a netherite beacon? No. And I'm not going to. Even if I had enough netherite to make a netherite beacon, I would not, because I would rather use the netherite for a building project. So, wait, 230, okay. Hello, Sleepy Wizard 7, welcome, how's it going? Yeah, there's no point in making a netherite beacon. It just takes hundreds of hours to gather, it takes like hundreds of hours to gather the materials, and then like, there's there's no gain. Like, to put it another way, hang on. Everything you see right here was built in like less than half the time it would take to get a netherite beacon. Tell you the meaning, Greg. Tell you the meaning of life. The meaning of life is to play Minecraft. That's like, yeah. Minecraft is the meaning of life. Netherite for building project. I mean, yeah, why not? It would be. See, it would be much more interesting if I like made a netherite statue than a netherite. Whoa, I got almost jump scared by a ghast. Yeah, it would be much more interesting to make a netherite statue than a netherite beacon. Because, yeah, too many people have done the netherite beacon thing already. Yes, I just made that ghast less lugubrious without asking for its consent. Not going to apologize, though. Alright. Wait, is this 2:30? Yeah, this is 2:30. I accidentally tried to switch game modes, but didn't have permission, so as one might expect. So yeah, this is going to be mostly like this is going to be mostly barren. Am I using Optifine? No. I realized that like Optifine is terrible for my performance compared to like sodium. So I'm using sodium, and then the iris mod for shaders, which is pretty nirvana. Yeah, Optifine kind of sucks. Cooper, what is the most viewers I've had on a video or stream? Most concurrent viewers on a stream, I think 17. As for like most viewers on a video, I have some. Excuse me. I have some very. I have a very lazy ass video of me killing like the experimental snapshot warden, which has like 65,000 views for some unfathomable reason. Meanwhile, like my 8,000 day world tour from my 8,000 days video with like thousands of hours of work put into it has like 5,000 views. So yeah, I don't get the algorithm sometimes. And even like the video where I killed the Sonic Boom Warden has like 9,000 compared to like 65,000 for the worst video. Do I have some kind of museum that traps mobs? Well, human, I do have a couple of things. Nothing like all-encompassing, but there are a few trapped mobs scattered throughout the world. Cooper says this world is so cool, you need more recognition. Thank you. I mean, yeah, people are there are new people joining, it seems like, every stream, so definitely headed in the right direction. But yeah, I'm like I missed the mob exhibit. This is what I was going to demonstrate. I do have a few trapped mobs hanging around, and this guy is going to be added to the collection eventually, probably before 9,000 days. But yeah, I am not a big YouTuber by any means. Full netherite armor? Yeah, I have full netherite. I've had full netherite armor for like, I think 95% of this world's history, at least. Maybe like 97%, so not that big of a deal. Just gonna ignore that piglin and fly away. I mean, I guess flying away isn't ignoring it, since I wasn't going to fly away until I responded, but point is, I'm not engaging with the piglin. Yeah, I know that he was talking about the mobs. I just, sometimes I like to play ignorant because it's funny. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna spawn-proof this smooth basalt without having it look hideous, but that's a problem for another year. What do I want this part of the Nether to look like when it's done? I mean, this part is sort of like a barren, sort of like a mountaintop, like sticking out of the jungle. So like there's gonna be like some lush stuff, but it's gonna be a lot more barren than like the lower parts of Nether Jungle close to the ocean. That's why I'm like putting in so much smooth basalt on this plateau. And if anything, they're only going to be like stunted trees maybe here. But in general, this is like going to be a lush paradise. That's pretty much the goal. And yeah, what I'm like slowly trying to work towards. Oops. But yeah, it's very much a work in progress. It's gonna take years, literally. It's down here. I probably just like mined out an ore blob or something 2 years ago. Should I stream the enchanting of hundreds of tools? Because why not? I mean, yeah, go for it. We're holding a crossbow. That's very suspicious. Yeah, sounds like a pretty pot idea. Oops, I should. He probably picked up the crossbow from a dead piglin. Very, very, very rude, like robbing your own brethren's graves. But what can you expect from a piglin? It's just how they are. Especially the babies, they just take everything. What's the rarest thing you have in this world? Well, I do have... I'm gonna kill this Enderman before I answer, before he steals anything. A few 100,000 water sources in the Nether, probably. That's nothing that anyone doesn't have. If I go to the Overworld, I will show you my Overworld builds. I honestly usually only go there if I run out of resources, because like I have like one build that I'm working on in the Nether and another in the end, so there's like no real reason to go to the Overworld. Yeah, a few 100,000 water sources. One rare thing I don't have is a dragon egg, because mine got blown up. It's a tragic story. It truly is. I said a few 100,000, so it's probably like, I don't know, 300k? Yeah, definitely dupe the dragon egg. I don't know if they're going to patch that though. That's like just like a standard gravity block dupe, right? So it's been around forever. But yeah, probably do it just to be safe in case they do patch it someday. Yeah, it got 3.7 million in 2 days. Yeah, but I maintain that the presentation is what matters, and more than the raw numbers. And as for the presentation of mine, well, yeah, this is the presentation of mine, I guess. Yeah, his is a rectangle. Mine is a more unique shape. I keep thinking that Nether Portal is actually an Enderman, but anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, we were. Serves you right. Okay, I don't have strength anymore, so finally Bob decided to work. Wait, who's Bob? I'm confused. I'm not sure I recognize Bob. Oh, change time and replay file. Right, gotcha. Where's that? Okay, I see you. that gas less lugubrious. There we go. Oh yeah, so no day-night flashes. Makes sense, yeah. Just build in another end like me, and you won't have to deal with day-night flashes at all. That's the truly pot solution. Yeah, the lava, yeah, I think, yeah, light sources are pretty bright because of, like, the shaders, but, anyway, so yeah, this is, like, going to be a tiny little river bed, so gotta make sure that it actually functions as one. So yeah, I'm gonna just add, whoops, I'm gonna add a few bits of moss along the shore because I can. Excuse me. There's that crossbow boy again. Or maybe it's a crossbow girl, I don't know. So yeah, basically I'm just like having this little creek wind its way up to somewhere. What is this? So random. Did I like try to transport a mob this way or something? Don't remember. Oh, end build should be designed in 25 days. Hot. That'll be pretty epic. Yeah, I'm designing Void Station as I go. I'm not like working it out beforehand. Like I have a high level idea of like what I want Void Station and Nether Jungle to be, but as for the details, I'm just like making them all up as I go. Alright, yeah, Elcuber, good luck with your editing, and thanks for dropping by. Have a good evening. Okay, now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this area. I think I'm actually gonna try to follow the terrain a little bit, like, wait, no. Yeah, like I said, I'll follow the terrain a little bit, but ultimately I do want to descend slightly. Following this, yeah. This doesn't really make much sense from a hydrology perspective, but again, like, whatever. I'm trying to work with what I've got here. Trying to also not overwhelm this area with either of these blocks. Trying to strike a balance between them. Okay. And then I reckon this river needs a name. It's like a pretty epic river, so it should have a name. Just not sure what at this point. Maybe I can even name it after someone, I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be like mostly moss with a little smooth basalt here and there. Starting to get somewhere, I think. So yeah, basically, yeah, we're less than 50 blocks away from the, basically like the northern boundary of Nether Jungle at this point, so definitely starting to get close. Yeah, most of these should be smooth basalt, or most of these should be moss, but we can have like, we have like room for a little smooth basalt here and there. Hello, Farhan, how's it going? Welcome. Farhan. Hopefully I'm not completely butchering that. Anyway, I think it's time to do a little bit of mining again, and basically just like break down some of this, so it's like not as. Also, yeah, that's the like the land. Hopefully, like the blending is not terrible. What farms have I already built in this world? I've built a few farms, like for the resources I need, mostly. Like just building farms for its own sake isn't all that interesting, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Again, like I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do for the ceiling, so this is a good start though, because we know that the ceiling ought to be like a good deal higher than this. So I gotta, whoops, take out some of this netherrack. Also put on that. Do I have gunpowder and sugarcane farm? Gunpowder, yes. Sugarcane, no. Not sure. Yeah. I just manually harvest sugarcane when I need paper, or sugarcane for that matter. Yeah, I might change that at some point, but like probably later on in Void Station, I'll just put in a sugarcane farm, since it's like kind of thematic, because it's like the end, and where else do you use? And like the end is associated with elytra, which is associated with the rockets, which are made from paper. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not that interested in farms. They're a necessary evil to build interesting builds. No, I will never. I would literally sooner jump into the void with no elytra than build an auto sorter. As for a super smelter, I have one, which gets the job done, essentially. There are like 20 furnaces and a minecart array. It's actually in there. But, yeah. I definitely prefer a low-tech playstyle. I'm, like I said, more interested in building than automation. In fact, it would be interesting to see what I can accomplish, like to do a no automation challenge and see what I can accomplish with like no farms at all. Or at least like no technical farms, if that makes any sense. Or just even no farming, like just live as a nomad and loot resources off the land. Totem farm? Kind of, but also not really. I have enough totems that I don't really need a proper totem farm. I used to kind of use one, but yeah. Like I said, I've only even used 4 totems in this entire playthrough, so it's not like totems or something. Like, even if I had only done a single raid, I would still not be, even if I had only ever done a single raid in this world, I would still not be out of totems. And I have like a few hundred sitting in a chest, so should be good. Okay, -1. Let's go down here, and so yeah, basically like this is like the easternmost boundary of like the area that I'm working on today. I'm basically like bringing this all up to that. most part. You can make cool builds without them. I do admit I'm partial to my moss farm, though. And the basalt generator. Don't fight the warden. Not going to. It provides nothing that would be of value to me, so I'm not going to fight it. I might try to trap it alive, though, since that would provide something of value, but that's going to be much later on. Not sure how I'm going to get a warden to the outer end, though. That'll definitely be an interesting challenge. How do I get so many beacons? By Wither Skeleton Farm. Okay, yeah, that's another farm that's pretty good, I'll admit. Yeah. Although I'm not sure, like... Yeah, I mean, the only places that with a lot of beacons are, like, out in the end and the stronghold area. Everything else just has a moderate amount of beacons. Okay. This is a weird and ugly formation, so I will destroy it. There we go. Yeah, I don't get what this guy's deal is. I mean, how do I bring water in the Nether? Well, I did not just place a bucket, because I did not place a water bucket, because that is not possible. It's not possible to get water in the Nether that way. What is possible is, or was possible, is to ask Herobrine very nicely. And if you ask nicely and offer the right sacrifices, he might give you a single water source, and from there it's up to you to figure out how to get an ocean. But it is possible to get an ocean from a single water source. Especially in 1.19. 1.19 gives you, I wouldn't say it makes it easier, but it definitely gives you a lot more freedom. Piglin stole a nether gold ore. Interesting. Yeah, because you can, like, use the sticky piston trick to move the water up if you put it in a mangrove root, and it doesn't make a mess of everything. I sound laggy, or I am laggy. I have no idea what to do when people accuse me of lagging, except to just carry on and hope it resolves itself. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. My mic. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it's usually, yeah, like I said, my usual response is just to do whatever, and then, or just keep carrying on, and then hope other people say it's fine. So, which appears to have happened. Probably don't need to tear too much more of this netherrack out of, well, I need to tear a bit of netherrack out, but not a terribly huge amount more. A few thousand netherrack, a couple more rows, a few more rows, and then I can start, like, doing the precision work. And if you're wondering why I don't use TNT, then that's just because TNT is absolutely terrible for precision work. The only thing it's good for is carpet bombing with a flying machine, which I'm obviously not going to do here because I'm trying to do some very delicate and precise terraforming work. And as for just placing TNT and setting it off manually, I tried that with my stronghold, and just makes a terrible mess, and it's actually slower than insta-mining with a beacon, so no point. Yeah, ghasts are a mild nuisance, but I put up with them for the gunpowder. Okay. I think I need to do another row. Yeah, I'll do another, or another 2 rows, I guess. Get it down to 81, and then I can start doing the precise work. And then once this strip is done, I can start advancing out to Z minus 240. How big will this project be? Let's see. Current estimates are that it'll go from like beyond here, from like, probably have to fly into here for a proper estimate. So yeah, it'll probably be like from here, over to, let's see, how far is it gonna go? Past this bastion, of course. Lagging, but out to maybe here, I guess? Yeah, this seems like a reasonable place. So yeah, that's my best guess. Hope that doesn't hit anything. Yeah. I'm gonna pin that, because that's what she said. That is definitely what she said, as they say. How many what? I'm not sure I understand the question. It's like big, a few gigabytes, because of like lots of chunks that I flew. Not 20, like 6 maybe? Yeah, I think 6, 7. Because the only time I really go exploring is like when there's new updates, because I pretty much found everything from previous updates. So, like, the last exploring trip I did was to discover an ancient city and mangrove swamp, and once I found that, I went back to being a builder instead of an explorer. More than 6 gigabytes? I mean, how do you know? Have you tried downloading it? So, I feel like this can kind of go down actually a bit, so yeah, we're gonna do one more, and like it'll start sloping downwards over there. This is, that demonstration probably demonstrates why I always say this is going to take like several years, because like I barely made a dent in the terraforming. I won't say barely making a dent, I'm making some pretty notable progress the past few days, but still not really a dent compared to what's coming. I don't think just having a big world, I don't think just having a big file size makes your world laggy, because not all the chunks are loaded at once, obviously. So I think it's only like if you have a lot going on in loaded chunks that the world gets laggy, or when you're like loading new chunks, that also causes lag. But if you're not like actively loading chunks, then that shouldn't be a problem. Just having a lot of chunks doesn't do anything since most of them are just sitting in main memory or sitting on the disk and not really. You make a lot of farming. That's what you get for stealing my gold. Yeah, I scatter my farms and cover them up and don't really talk about them, mostly. Okay. Let's this? Oh no, this is 231. Whoops. Meant to draw the limit here. Piglins. Thank you. Yeah, glad you like the build. Although, yeah, very nascent, like I said. Okay, how do I want to... Okay, yeah, I think I know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have like a, basically a peak here, like around here, and then it'll start descending out that way. 1, 2, 4. Okay, and then I always make sure like not to put moss, so like 2 layers deep. That looks weird. So if there's like a more than 1 block rise, then I put like smooth basalt under it. And then if it's like really steep, like a whole cliff, then I just do like smooth basalt everywhere because like a really steep cliff probably wouldn't be so lush. But yeah, I definitely want to descend like to the high 60s, low 70s. Where's that gas? Oh, there you are. I see you. Die. I've killed a decent amount of ghasts. 25. Oh wow, that was my 2500th ghast. Wow, pot. Exactly 2500 ghasts apparently. Do I use Infinity or Mending? Hello, Arcade Leon, welcome. And I use Mending. I used to use Infinity, but when I couldn't repair my Infinity bow anymore, I switched to Mending because I have a bartering setup that gets me like a pretty decent amount of spectral arrows, which Infinity is pretty useless for anyway. So yeah. So yeah, now I'm just working on making this little peak. Okay. Where'd that gas go? I saw a gas spawning over there, and then it just... There you are. I see you. Think you can hide from me, you stupid ghast? Actually, maybe. Anyway. So yeah, let's do this. Yes, I know you can, but only up to a certain point because it gets more expensive every time you do it, and like every time you enchant something in an anvil, it gets like a little more expensive to enchant it again. So eventually it was more than 40 levels, and the anvil won't let you do enchanting jobs that are over 40 levels, so I had to shelve the bow. It's, so yeah. I think the only way to really... it's possible to get I think a bow from a skeleton that has both infinity and mending, unless they patch that, or from fishing, like, but that's like so vanishingly rare that it's not really worth the grind, so yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's start working on the descent here. Hello, Clutchy, welcome. How's it going? Oops. There we go. Alright, and then, okay, yeah, we don't need the rest of this netherrack, so I can just eat it out of existence. Whee! Netherrack be gone. Alright, yeah, human, that would probably be advisable, to, like, touch grass every once... God fucking damn it, Enderman. Yeah, it would be advisable to touch grass every once in a while, but I'm not gonna, so... God damn it. Where do they even take those from? I can't even tell where those came from. Smooth. This is not an amount of smooth basalt that you could get from amethyst. I would have to really hate myself. So actually, I get some of it from just like naturally mining in the basalt deltas, but also some of it comes from like some of it comes from a basalt generator in the Nether hub. It's a mix of both, really. I do not think that any sane person could get 122,000 smooth basalt from mining geodes. Like, I would question someone's sanity if they did that. Oops. Oh yeah, I need to yeet more netherrack out of existence. Alright, so yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, the beacons are for the basalt delta, because that's annoying to mine. I don't have to worry about the netherrack, obviously, because I can just insta-mine that, but the basalt part is very annoying. And yeah, I hate when I'm, like, getting out of range of the beacon, because then, like, I have to weigh, like, do I want to move this beacon right now, because, like, it'll take several minutes and I'm lazy, or do I just deal with, like, not insta-mining for a while? It's always an annoying decision to have to make. Yeah, I think we're at a level that we can, like, have this be mostly moss, which is good. We're getting down off the mountain. I say as I like pile on tons of smooth basalt. Alright, yeah, Caleb, see you. Good night, and thanks for watching. Oh, I've been streaming for an hour already. I did not realize. I guess time flies, huh? The rack. I want moss. There we go. Okay, so... yeah, this is starting to look kind of interesting. Excuse me. What? I fell in a hole. But it was only 1 block deep, so whatever. I also have to, I guess, worry about this now as well. But yeah, I'm not going to keep... Excuse me. Oh, that was a lucky... Okay, hold on. I'm going to... There we go. I'm going to fix this like a civilized and intelligent individual. There we go. Okay, so... yeah, I guess best thing to do for this is just gently phase this hill out over here, and okay, yeah, okay, and then we can keep this going over here. My moss. Whee! Oh, this portal leads to a village where I like got my first villagers, incidentally, and then I had to like take them via minecart track all the way over there to my starter base. This was like back in June 2020, so a very long time ago. Smooth basalt and moss. There we go. Whee! Alright. There we go. And yeah, now I also have to get this done on this side. Yeah, I'm just gonna put like 1 smooth basalt there. And then the rest of this useless crap can go. Also, I guess I want to do some of that. Hello, Basher. Welcome. How's it going? Okay, so yeah, we're this is an interesting point in the terrain. Like, there are basically like 2 hills going off, and then 2 hills going up, and then 2 hills going down. So it's sort of, well, I guess it's sort of like a saddle point then. So yeah, not as interesting as I thought, but still kind of interesting. And yeah, I think with this should conclude, like, once we finish filling this in, this should conclude the filling out to Z minus 230, and then we can go for minus 240. Hello, Sweetney, welcome. I am doing pretty well. How about you? I'm actually like just about reached. I've just about finished this like strip of terraforming, and which means that soon I'll have to like do some mining and get to. Why is my brain? Why is my brain blanking? I'll have to go out to -240, do another 10 blocks. Basher, sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, this is definitely going to be like mostly moss. I'm tired of like the moss smooth basalt hybrid, which means I need to get to a lower level because like basically at the very high elevations, that's where like the smooth basalt and moss sort of blend together, and at the highest of the high elevations, like the moss just disappears entirely, like above Y80. Brain lag. I feel like that's just a condition I have permanently. My brain is always lagging. Okay. There we go. Okay. Pots. Time to get some XP bottles, and then do some more grinding over here. Although I don't think there's like terribly much to actually get rid of. But yeah, I'm gonna put away my crap so that I can. Okay, yeah, this is enough. Whee! Okay, yeah, that's like the progress. I guess that's pretty pot. We're still on 8663. Ow. Okay, so I ran out of like my local emerald stores. Like my nether. I ran out of my nether hub emerald storage a while ago. So yeah, now what I have to do is resort to selling nether wart and then using the proceeds to essentially buy XP bottles immediately. That'll give me a decent stockpile to keep going. So yeah, this is my XP. This is my Nether XP farm. I feel like bartering should produce XP since trading does. Like, why not bartering? You know. Alright, just keep the keep selling netherwort. Keep buying XP bottles. No, I've repaired everything. I just want to have as many XP bottles as I can take with me before the next phase of mining stuff. This is a pot view. It's also a pot view. Like you can actually see like you can sort of see the nether portal like over there, which is eventually gonna like have a temple surrounding it, but that's like years from now. Whee! Okay. So yeah, where is 240? 240 is here. Why is there a random soul soil block? I blame my 2020. Whoa. Oh, huh? Lava? Okay. I was gonna say I blame my 2020 self for that. There's so much junk to deal with. Okay, guys, I have a question. Do you think, what do you think is like a more natural stopping point for Nether Jungle? Like this wall, like at minus 250, or if we go up here, minus 275 would be that over there. So I'd also have this little plane to work with. I'm not sure, like, if this is worth doing anything with. But yeah, I'm not sure what you guys think. So yeah, if I... Okay, fair enough. Guess I have to figure it out for myself, as, I mean, usual, since this is, like, my build. Die. Alright, we have time to worry about that, because I, like, have to, I haven't even gotten to, minus 240 yet, let alone minus 250. Yeah, like I said, there isn't that much, like, actual digging to do here. I guess a little over there. Slime yes, it does. Slime, well, magma cubes, self-replicate when killed. Okay, 238, 239, 240. This is... Getting distracted. Okay. Yeah, 240. Okay, I'm gonna need to just use a sweep attack on those guys because they are annoying. Okay. Whee. Die. Okay. 100 minus 240. This is the current boundary of the project, essentially. Okay. Snipe that piglin. Oh yeah, Arcade, see you. Yeah, not sure if anyone else like has any input on whether I should like stop this at minus 250 or minus 275, but any opinions are... Whoops. Any opinions are definitely appreciated. Because I'm not entirely sure. It's like, the terrain is going up here, but I sort of want to go downwards. Because, like, this stuff is going to be a nightmare to figure out how to spawn proof, and yeah, I'm not sure how much I want to deal with that. Okay. Guess I will. Guess maybe I can use like slabs as like and buttons and stairs to make like piles of boulders and stuff. I don't know. I admit I'm a little at a loss for exactly how I want to proceed with this. See, I've been burning through it, like I said, been burning through a ton of smooth basalt, and this is also pain spawn proof. Okay. Guess we do the Y77 bits now, which means I can delete all this basalt at Y77 to replace it with my own shit. Well, not replace it with my shit, but you know what I mean. Replace it with my stuff. There we go. Ish, yeah. I'll let it stand. And we'll just keep putting this along here. A lot of moss for like this high up, but whatever. Yeah, let's actually leave it like that. Like I said, one starts going down, not up. Kind of fun if I just had like a random descending cliff here, and like this is all solid rock that I'm going into, so there's like no terrain to follow, so might as well just have fun and make this descend a bit. Random corner of the basalt deltas that I probably never even thought I would set foot here, let alone build here at these random coordinates. Because like, yeah, it was just encased in tons of solid basalts until tonight. Whoops. Right, yeah, I was gonna, like I said, start making a bit of a steep descent here. At this point, I think we can just like have it be have like the tops all be moss. But we are definitely still gonna have like some areas that are descending steeply. Because yeah, like I said, thought it would be fun to have a steep descent. Sorry, I'm not really comfortable doing calls with like people I don't know, unfortunately. So yeah, that's gonna have to be a no. But if there is anything you want answered, I'm happy to answer it on stream, or yeah, I happy to answer it if you just want to type in the chat whatever it is you wanted to know. Okay. Yeah, sorry I've been like reticent, just, you know, concentrating on this hill thing that I'm making. Alright, so yeah, making some solid progress though, which is always good. Progress is pot, as they say. Well, no one but me says that, but whatever. Oh, I thought that was something interesting, but then it was just quartz. So yeah, not that interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a thing there. I thought that was gas for a moment, but it was just like a visual glitch up there. Am I like on a chunk border? Okay, yeah, that's why like that glitch appears. It's because I'm like crossing chunk borders, which is a bit weird, but interesting. Yeah, 69, time to end this sort of cliff thing and return to slightly more modest slope. And just a few more blocks, and I'll have this corner all figured out. Okay, and yeah, I can probably just make the rest of this like, yeah. Oh no, I'll just. Okay, yeah, that's the lowest we're going here. So yeah, I guess that'll hopefully be interesting. Sporadic moss, but very sporadic, because like, yeah, 79, like, okay. I don't know what I'm saying, but I do know that I guess I'm tongue-tied. I don't know. Yeah, this is why chat dies. This is why like it dies, because like I have no idea what to say when I'm not constantly being entertained by chat, because like I guess I'm just not I'm not very good at this. Like even still, after like a year. Actually pretty bad at this. It shows. Oh, hey, Dex. Yeah, welcome. I am doing alright, and Nether Jungle is doing alright. Nether Jungle, at least, is doing more than alright. Been making a lot of progress here. Wait, hold on. Based off the clues, pot is another way of saying pog. Yes, that is correct. Pot is the better way of saying pog. In fact, on the Discord server, pog is strictly forbidden. Which is enforced as rigorously as most rules on the server. Oh, there's a torch. I was wondering why these furnaces were so bright, but... Okay. To make the decision, I guess I'll make this I'll suck it up and make this a cliff. I'll make this even higher than it already is, so yeah, this is gonna rise up to absurd heights compared to the rest of the build, and yeah, I'm not even going to be able to use any moss here. It's all just... Because, like, we're, like, canonically, like, I think this is, like, at such a high elevation that, like, even moss doesn't grow. So, yeah, this is kind of what we're stuck with. Maybe I can find, like, some other high-altitude vegetation. Like, I was thinking glow lichen, which won't spawn-proof shit, of course, but I'm sure I can find something to simulate, like, high-altitude vegetation. No, I mean, moss will, I mean, you gotta think about the lore, because, like, we're at a high elevation, so, like, lore-wise, like, in the context of this build, it's, like, a high elevation, very high above sea level, so, stuff usually doesn't grow when you're very high above sea level. If I'm making any sense. Have I posted a video on how to put water in the nether? I have not, but that's a good idea, so I should probably do it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some more nether destroying here. Fire is ugly and bright, so it's also good. Gotta go. But yeah, I think this is going to be like kind of a unique area. There aren't going to be many of these, and the ones that are going to be like at the very edge, basically. But yeah, I'm going to try to have like fewer of these like barren patches. Or completely barren patches at least. Now be mining netherrack, very thrilling. Kind of sped. Is that like a 21st century slang? Because like I'm not a creature of the 21st century. Yeah. I try to make pot content, but usually it's just me silently destroying nether. At least I didn't go into the void. Usually it's just me silently destroying netherrack. Like, silently with a furious expression of determination on my face that you will probably never see because I'll probably never get to 100k. But in the off chance that I ever do, I'll make good on my word and face reveal. Although you'll probably be wishing I hadn't. There we go. Oh, that piglin's gonna put on the helmet. Cute. Sped special educated. Ah, okay, okay, yeah. Makes sense. No, I consider me enlightened. Yeah, enlightened. Pretty much. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, so we're once again descending to a bit of a lower level here. Should figure out. Okay, yeah, that creek is going over there somewhere, so not really a concern right now. Is the Highlands gonna have a melancholy feel? I don't know. Maybe. Because, like, there are, like, definitely two conflicting, like, moods at play here. Because, like, this is, like, in Nether... This is still in Nether Jungle, so it's supposed to be a jungle. But I also, like... I'm also kind of thinking of, like, high altitude, so, like, not very lush, just, kind of, like, sparse vegetation, cold, you know, that kind of thing. So it's interesting for sure. Bit of contradicting, a bit contradictory. Okay. Okay, so, yeah. The end result seems like it will be pot. You're enlightened, yes. You are indeed one of the exalted, enlightened ones. I think I'm gonna have like a spur of this hill heading over here so that we can justify like raising the altitude of this little river. And I guess I have to also do this. Then we can raise the riverbed, or wait. There we go. Now we can raise the riverbed. It'd be funny if you made a custom biome titled Feetland and put every Discord member on a sign somewhere. That would get out of date though. Like, but it's something to consider. Like maybe somewhere in Nether Jungle commemorating like the Discord server members. If I do that, it'll probably be like closer to the end, so that it's not as likely to be horrendously out of date. Go. I guess this kind of works. And then, yeah, we're gonna start we're gonna want to start making a waterfall, I think, soon, leading up to like a, or maybe I can just have a spring flowing out of the water, and that'll be like the source. Hello, Ilham. How's it going? Okay. So yeah, yeah. Like I said, this is going to be complicated to spawn-proof for sure. Oh, you're from Indonesia. Nice. Pot. Do I use any mods in my hardcore because it doesn't seem normal? I'm not sure. Well, I have shaders on, and like sodium to increase performance, but other than that, I'm not sure like what would be abnormal about this world. But yeah, there aren't any game-changing mods here. Some versions allow cursed features. Yes, exactly. I would also like to know how is Indonesian food. It sounds... I don't think I've ever tried it, but it sounds good. I mean, it sounds like Indonesian food, but I feel like most countries have some food that is good, so I can imagine that it would be good. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Yeah, whatever that means. Yeah, I don't know what anything I say means. I think most of the time I'm just spouting nonsense. Okay. All right. This makes no sense hydrologically. Like, there's just this one random hill here, which solely exists to make a riverbank exist, which, like I said, bad hydrology, but it gets the job done. Okay. 232, definitely still have a little ways to go with this. What is the straight white? Oh, that's just a beacon. That's like standard. That's pretty standard. You get beacons by killing a wither and getting a nether star, which then you can craft into a beacon. And oh, he's probably thinking of end rods, which is definitely not what we're dealing with here. But yeah, that's my best guess anyway. I don't even know where that piglin is. Usually angry piglins that I don't know where they are a problem, but you want to compete at archery? Fine, we'll compete at archery. That's what I thought. Oh, smooth basalt. Wow. Whee. Okay, yeah, smooth basalt, where is it? Okay, here we go. Yeah, bows are pretty pots, especially with like power 5 and punch 2 and flame, but I couldn't find a flame villager in my collection, and I was too lazy to make one, so I guess I'm just like not doing flame. have a server? I have a Discord server, yeah. It should be... Oh, I should probably tell you where the server is. But yeah, it's in my channel about page. So yeah, if you go there, you'll find it. Okay, yeah, where... This is a little... I don't know what I'm doing here. I actually have no idea. But what I can do, when in doubt, the answer is usually mine. So that's what I'm going to do. Start clearing up some of this netherrack that is everywhere. And making the ceilings way too low. And then yeah, let's just go along here. I'm still whoa, I almost walked into that. Yeah, I'm still undecided whether to terminate Nether Jungle at 250 or 275. I'm starting to lean more towards 250 actually. Because, like, yeah, I don't know what I can even do with this. This is, like, this is honestly, like, higher than the ceiling in some parts of Nether Jungle, so I'm just going to have, like, a cliff going up, and that'll be the end. Nice cultivating and harvesting tool, the real name. I don't know why hoe is, I don't know why hoe would be a problem, but yeah. That particular tool used to have a different name, though. OGs might remember. Alright, yeah. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of cliffs, but yeah. It'll basically just, like... There'll be a cliff. I'll basically, like steal this cliff, and that's where it's going to end. And then, like, there's going to be a great wall, I guess, leading up to the ceiling. Once I figure out, like, a consistent way to deal with the ceiling. Because the ceiling's kind of a mess. Like, it's not spawn-proofed over there, and it hangs down in some places, and it's just kind of weird, but... yeah, we'll figure something out. Eventually. But the ground is more important than the ceiling, so ground comes first. What? I just found a random cave. That's so weird. I wasn't intending to do that, it just sort of happened. Maybe I should line some of this up so that it doesn't look so weird. Alright, yeah, see, I'm just improvising this as I go, because, like, planning a build in 3 dimensions is hard. Yeah, you know what, I'll just also destroy this. Yeah, I don't... Can you be in my 9,000 days video? I'll probably, like... I mean, I'm gonna have, like, a bunch of stream clips, and, like, if you're like happen to be in the chat overlay, then yeah, you'll make it into the video. People have made it. So yeah. Hello, Eugene man. Welcome. How's it going? This terrain in, like, this sector is just so utterly broken in places and like glitchy, and I don't know why. Like, there's a lot more abnormal and cursed terrain. Yeah, I gotta pray. Yeah, But yeah, I will, yeah, we'll see. A lot of people do, because, like a lot of regulars do, because there's, like, a ton of stream clips that I use, and, like, I do the chat overlay. Yeah, that's how Minecraft terrain works, for some reason. Like, I think I'm just gonna have to also mine this crap. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe I should have taken care of... Why is there fire there? Yeah, I should have taken care of some of this later. Earlier on. When do I think I'll be done with this Nether Jungle project? I'm tentatively gonna say 2 years from now. Yeah, I'm thinking about 2 years, probably. 1 million years. Yeah, you were close. Rounding to the, I guess, like, rounding up to the nearest million. That was accurate. Okay. I haven't even gone to, like, 240 at this level, have I? Yeah, I still need to go up to 240 over here. Let's do a ton of nether destroying, I guess. It's probably going to push me over, like, 700,000 netherrack mined if I'm not already there. Well, we can actually check. Oh, yeah, I'm way past 700,000. Okay, yeah, this is going to push me to, like, 750,000, probably. Or maybe it's not that dire, I don't know, since, like, it's broad. Like, this area that I have to mine out is broad, but it's not that deep, I don't think. Okay, 99. I think maybe I'll settle for, like, a consistent ceiling at 105. Just realized how big that number is. 1 million netherrack, maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna blow way past 1 million netherrack before this project is done. Like, probably, like, 3 million, 4 million netherrack is gonna be more like it. Not to mention, like, probably a million or 2 million basalt. And, like, I don't know, 500,000 blackstone. Okay, 240. I don't know what this is, but it's gonna have to go. Like, this cave here, this is not going to be part of Nether Jungle. It's gonna be deleted. So yeah, oh, there's my other, those are my other caverns, or tunnels, I guess, that I've been mining in. There are times when I wonder if, like, getting a bunch of TNT would make this easier, but, I think I'm committed to my workflow here. Just using a good old pickaxe and pace 2. Sometimes, like, the tried and true solutions are the best, you know? Okay, what is all this into? Get up here. And yeah, TNT will make it faster if it's a large area. Yes, I mean, I don't think it's much faster though, because, like, I was left to clean up the mess left behind, which is I was to, like, place the TNT and clean up the mess left behind, which is probably slower than instant mining. Whoop. And then TNT would just get everywhere and ruin, like, the work I've been doing below. So yeah, a lot of good reasons not to use TNT. I'm releasing world downloads on Ko-fi, so like every 100 days now. So the next last one was 8,600. Next one's going to be 8,700. So yeah, people who support me there can get those now. Except for those zombie pigmen, they won't get anything. Their flesh will just be fed into my industrial machine, which means they'll be discarded in some random chest somewhere and left to rot. Alright, rip zombie pigmen, they wanted the world downloads. I bet they did. Hello, don't know which of you, if anyone, joined the Discord, but someone joined the Discord, so if that someone is here in the chat, then welcome. So yeah, this is a bit less of a mess. This is starting to look like a bit less of a mess, but still messy. I think the Discord's like getting close to 150 people, so granted, like most of them aren't active, but also I think most of them like become inactive when they realize it's like an 18+ server and they're just like, nah. And then there's some people who are like either actually 18 or pretend, and they go on to participate. You always get like really good views of Nether Jungle from like up here while I'm like tearing up the ceiling. I always get like, oh, you're mainly there for the stream notifications. Makes sense. I finally Strider said he has finally figured out how to excuse me. As I was saying, he figured out how to get reaction rolls to work. So now there's like a stream pings roll. So yeah, it was a sick view before the gas just interrupted. I always get these when I'm like tearing up the ceiling. All right. So I'll just continue tearing up the ceiling and admiring the view. I have to be careful because this is like a 1-layer thick thing of netherrack. If I just mine through it while I'm walking, then I'll fall and die. Or well, no, I won't die because like I have decent armor, but it'll be annoying. I'll have to waste a rocket getting back up. Oh, you love that one wheat Taj Mahal thing? Wait, wheat Taj Mahal? Oh, you mean like the spawn chunk castle, like the wheat field around it. Wow, glad you like it. Oh, you joined the Discord server. All right, yeah, welcome, Eugene Man 18. Hope you enjoy and have fun. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about, Dex. The spawn chunk castle thing. I actually go there quite a lot still because like my moss farm is in the spawn chunks, so I go there to get moss, obviously. Chest plate. I see a piglin wandering around, and I do not want to be another loony. I mean, in some ways I do, but in this particular way I'll pass. Just gonna... Bye. I just punched him off a cliff. It's nice to hear. Yeah, I mean, Nether Jungle is like mostly aesthetic, but even that like has a nether hub in the middle, so it's like kind of functional. My Discord server is infamous? I did not know it was infamous, but glad you like it, in any case. Not sure what it's infamous for. It's just like a Discord server. Okay, yeah, this is starting to be more like it. Still have to... Not gonna fall for your games. I see you, stupid ghast. And now I'm like digging into this cave, which is like always a little weird. Like, it's so weird just finding these random caves at like Y100, like in the nether, like, it throws me for a loop. I never even knew that cave existed, so I guess Nether Jungle doubles as like my mapping the nether project, like getting acquainted with the nether as I destroy it. Getting acquainted with the nether for all of 5 minutes before I just insta-mine it up with my pickaxe. Nether caves spawn at every Y level. Yeah, but like they're kind of rare too. I kind of figured they like stop generating at I used to think they like stopped generating at like Y100 or so. I think it's always funny to see one that like I actually found one that goes all the way up to like Y120 earlier today. So yeah, that was a little crazy. It was like 3 layers below bedrock. So yeah, I think I'll finish this off at 250. Wait, that cave? Yeah, that was a pretty high cave. It didn't like it was actually a small cave. It was just like it was like one of those ravines that like started at Y100 and went up to like 120. Or no, there was like a ravine at like 90 that led to a cave at 110, and then that cave just went up to 120. I might be able to find it, but I'm low on rockets, so I'm not gonna... Yeah, the ravine things. Those things. Which are always a nuisance to... terraform when I encounter them here in Nether Jungle. Very annoying. Navigate around whatever's going on here. Oh yeah, I think this is just like the bottom of the outcropping. I guess there's kind of a symmetry in like having it go from like minus 250 over here to 250 over there, like 500 blocks. What's the most popular thing people being up in your streams? I'm not sure I understand the question, sorry. Symmetry, yeah, the symmetry. Doesn't actually reach positive 250 yet, but I think that's like approximately where it'll end over there, so yeah, it'll be about 500 blocks. I don't yet know how far it's going to go in like this axis, but I think it might actually be about the same, like 500. So yeah, it'll be approximately 500 by 500 Nether Jungle. Oh, what topics do people bring up often for no reason? I feel like people keep asking how there's water in the Nether. So yeah, that's probably the most popular topic, especially when I'm like working on this. Oh, maybe now that I'm inland and like away from the water ocean, people are gonna stop questioning it so much. Because you only really catch like the occasional glimpse, like in the periphery. Okay, I have to break this like this, going backwards as I go. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I've seen that too many times as well. Yeah, maybe I should just make a video to address this once and for all. Alright, so now I just have to... now I just have to work with this little thing. There's a piglin just standing. Oh, that piglin went through the nether portal. Or I thought it did. I thought I saw a piglin go through the nether portal. Yeah, previously it was just sort of standing there, oddly. $86.66. Yeah, very, it's a number, I guess. And it has 666 in it, so kind of funny number, I guess. Hello? What? Oh. I did not know where that piglin guy was coming from. Just keep destroying the nether. Gotta keep an eye on my pickaxe durability though. It's like, I've got like 3 iron pickaxes worth of durability left. Are you playing with your friends? That's not why you're very active in chat. No, yeah, I get that. Like, nobody has to be active in chat, like, except me. I guess it's my job to, like, be active and engaging, which I often fail miserably at, because I usually have no idea what to talk about, because I'm just mining hundreds of thousands of netherrack and slapping down blocks, you know? If the stream's running in the background, I mean, hey, pot, watch hours. Ad revenue. Very pot. Watch hours and ad revenue are the next best thing after, like, getting a community going, which I've done. Like, there's a pretty pot community here. This do I have to tear down a lot, I think, especially because I'm like going down and not up, so yes, pot. Hello, lava. Also, I'll just I'm low on XP, so I gotta just piss a bunch of XP bottles off this cliff. And then I'll go down and harvest them when I'm done throwing. Which will probably take a bit. But on the bright side, I am finally about 2/3 of the way to day 9,000. So it's been about a little over 2 months since since I got to day 8,000, so or like 2.5. So I guess it'll be like a month and a quarter to day 9,000. Could be a little more, could be a little less, but I guess 9,000 days will be like in earlier, mid-October. How much money would Elon Musk have to pay you to die in your hardcore world? Let's see. There should be an intelligent way to calculate this. So I spent, we know I've spent a little over, like, let's round it up and say 2,500 hours. If we assume my time is worth minimum wage, which I think it's worth more than that, but let's just assume minimum wage as like a bare minimum, then 2,500 hours times I think like $8 an hour, or whatever the hell the minimum wage is here in the state in Pennsylvania. That would be 2,500 times 8. That would be 20K. But you also have to consider that my time is worth more than minimum wage, and also like emotional damages and possible damages to my channel from like having like the main draw not exist anymore. So yeah, if we assume that my time is, I don't know, my time on this is worth, I don't know, let's just say twice minimum wage, that's conservative, and then we triple everything for emotional damages, then that's going to be about 120,000. Throw in a bit more to factor in possible damage to my channel, and well, it's a conservative estimate, and we're working forward. So I'm gonna say that 150,000 is what it comes out to. That's like a conservative estimate, and yeah, emotional damage, yes. That's why I tripled the. I first doubled it. I first doubled the minimum wage, and then I tripled for emotional damage, and then added another 30K because of like destroying my main source of income on this channel. Yeah, I love, like, it's from complementary shaders, like the emissive ores. I think there's like a setting, shader pack settings, preference settings. I don't know where it is in here. I think camera. Integrated. Oh, glowing ores. Yep. So yeah, that's the setting for it. So yeah, we're getting close to mining up this obscenely ugly. Look at that ceiling; it's so hideous. They're like 5 interlocking nether ravines in the ceiling. Like, what is this terrain generation? It's probably because I like did this in like I think a pre-release, 1.16 pre-release. Maybe that messed up the generation. Sorry about the ceiling, like, yes. What is going on up there? I don't even know. But yeah, this is what I have to work with, and yeah, I'm gonna have to terraform the ceiling, maybe. just like I'm terraforming the floor. Or maybe I'll just like, I saw on like, when I posted this on r/Minecraft, somebody suggested that I like use Skulk to make like a starry sky. So maybe I'll just cover the ceiling in a uniform layer of Skulk. I don't know. Although, yeah, that would be a lot of Skulk. That would be like 250,000 Skulk blocks. So I would definitely need a Skulk farm going for that. Because I'm not gonna deal with the Warden long enough to mine 250,000 Skulk. Yeah, that is pretty genius. There are a couple of wrinkles that I need to figure out with that, like how, like also how I'm gonna like have the hole to the nether roof, because like it has to like go through something, but also like not just be completely obtrusive. Like I have to be able to get through it, but I also have to have it not completely screw up the Skulk thing that I have going on there. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm tentatively considering. Like basically, at the edges of Nether Jungle, there are going to be like walls leading up to about Y105, I think, or maybe 110, and then just Skulk, 250,000 Skulk across the ceiling with some end rods like for constellations. Also, another thing that I'm sort of sad about is that I wanted to have upside down trees dangling from the ceiling, but I think I can just cram those into a cave, so it's no big deal. Okay, I think we've gone low enough. Upside down trees. I mean, it's just a tree, but like, I mean, building anything upside down is like a fucking pain, but upside down trees wouldn't be worse than other upside down crap I've had to pull off. Like, I've done upside down stuff over the Void, in Void Station, like upside down decorations, so upside down trees in the Nether shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, like I said, I'll probably just make a giant, like a really big cave and put my upside down trees in there. Hello, Mikul, how's it going? Welcome. For the ceiling, can you do the end rod and glass like Brian did? I'm not sure what you're thinking of. I mean, I could include some glass, but yeah, I'm thinking like mostly Skulk and end rods. It's gonna be seems like a pretty pot combination. Okay, I'm gonna have to delete another layer of things. For heaven's sake. I mean, I guess you're at least helping me with the terraforming process. That's what I thought. But when you layer glass on top of each other, it makes a foggy aesthetic. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Maybe. I'm not sure how that will. I'm not sure if that'll play nicely with the Skulk, but if that'll like obscure the starry patterns too much. But something to think about. Okay. Hey, if we grind enough, we can like maybe actually get to like. Maybe I can actually get to like -250 and like the actual boundary of Nether Jungle. Like that'll be super pot. If you put end rods pointing down inside the glass, yes, I know. That's what I'm thinking of doing, but like I still feel like Skulk has a place. in here. Wait, yeah. Let's actually... I'm actually going to just hop into a creative world quick and have a look at this, because, like I said, I feel like the skulk would be kind of... Wait, going to quickly just put this in the nether, which is like... Alright. Hello? Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'll... Okay, so yeah, this is... Right. I guess what I really want is to... Okay, so what will that look like? That look like the sort of the starry vibes. Ooh, yeah, it does look... It looks quite starry. Very pop. And then if I have end rods, yeah, this is just like a random proof of concept, but how's that for a night? Oh, yeah. I think I like this as a night sky. Yeah, the sculk just kind of pulses and twinkles. I'm gonna exclusively use totems in my hardcore world, but like, if people want to play totemless, they can. Yeah, I know what you are trying to say. I'm just trying to decide if this is better, because like I like this idea of the skulk, and I think this would add like very otherworldly vibes. So yeah, hello. So yeah, just imagine like that being the ceiling, but with like constellations and shit. Alright, anyway, enough messing around with that. Back to the actual hardcore world. Okay. All right, yeah. Dex, see you. And yeah, thanks for the watch hours. And all right. Did I finish everything I? Okay, yeah. I'm ready to go another level. Another thing I was sort of considering is like having that skulk ceiling be visible in some areas, but like in other areas I would have like a normal cave ceiling. But yeah, I don't know. That might look weird. That's something to think about. It would certainly make my job harder. Oh, you're from Las Vegas? That's cool. Nice. How is it in Las Vegas? Alright, I bet there's less annoying netherrack to deal with in Las Vegas. I don't think they have a lot of netherrack there. So that's a plus. Also, yes, that cursed ceiling. This is why I want to just cover the whole thing in skull. Alright, oops. It's hotter than the nether. That's pretty hot, not gonna lie. The nether is, yeah, the nether is widely known for not exactly being like a very chilly place. But how hot is hotter than the nether, really? Oh wait, oh, pfft. I'm dumb. I can just literally do that. There we go. Oops. Guess that works. Okay. Time to get rid of this. I don't know if I'm gonna do like the whole area along this out to 250, but like I might be able to do like just a little bit, and like so I can say that in some area I've reached the boundary. Oh, hello, lava. Goodbye, lava. Yeah, it's also good that there's like some more complex terrain. Will I touch grass in a day? I don't believe in touching grass. I believe in touching moss, because like grass has that ugly greenish yellow shade in the nether, which I really don't like. I much prefer the shade of moss, so that's what I'm going with. Okay. Yeah, I think we can just do 100% moss at this point. Just completely forget about the smooth basalt. We're like too low down to need that. I mean, except of course if we like want to make a cliff, but I don't think cliff is necessary right here. Oh, well, no, like IRL. Especially not IRL. IRL is a terrible, dreaded place that must be avoided at all costs, hence Minecraft. Okay, I need moss, though. Like, could this exist IRL? Yeah, don't think so. That's why Minecraft is better. I learned this trick for inventory management embarrassingly recently. Like, that you can just go into your inventory, hover over things, and Control Q to throw them out. Like, I mean, I knew about Control Q, I just didn't know about, like, the hovering over them in the inventory part until recently. Because I guess I am not that good at the block game. Okay. Yeah, good points. I'm full of good points. So yeah, let's just continue this gentle slope down into, I don't even know what unholy nether realm we're going into here, but we're going somewhere, and we're descending. The shaders are better than the game. Yeah, the shaders do make everything look a lot prettier. Shaders carry the builds. Like, as they say, shaders turn bad builds good and good builds incredible. So, I guess this is pretty good. Dr. Trog says, hi, just wanted to say I tried to live redirect over here, but that system is annoying. Wait, what do you mean by live redirect? Is it, but yeah, thank you in any case, and hello. Is that like YouTube's? Oh wait, I'm gonna look that up. What is a live redirect? Oh, is that like the equivalent of a Twitch raid? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you're a streamer too. Nice, excellent. I don't know if I should have heard of you. I have not, but I should probably take a look after the stream. And yeah. It's kind of what I figured, but like, honestly, I should figure out how to do one of those, because like, it's a pretty cool concept. Alright, 70. I am not going to put anything at 69 here. Oh, Dalton, hello. You came over here from Docstream? Nice, nice. Excellent. Well, welcome, guys. Alright, wait, okay, at 240. So, that means, Dr. Trog, thank you. Glad you like it. It's actually, I will spare a rocket. There's actually, like, obviously, like, I can only do so much at one time, but there's, like, more over here. So yeah, this is like, it's like obviously work in progress, but do I think that Legos are like Minecraft blocks? I mean, kind of. Like, you can use them to like, kind of create whatever. I used to be into Legos as a kid, but like, instead of like following the instructions on the box, I would just like wildly mix and match Legos to create my own, to basically just create my own mysterious abominations. So 250 and 6, 7, 48, 49, 50. So then that looks good. Actually don't know if I really need to how much I really need to do here. Yeah, I guess everyone. I guess that's like the sort of like creative mind that you need to like be a Minecraft person. So it sort of makes sense. So yeah, I guess I will start heading towards the final leg of like reaching the boundary of Nether Jungle. And 250. Perfectly reached at 92. I have coworkers that still buy a bunch of Legos. Nice. Yeah, like Legos are definitely cool. Like, although honestly, like I tried to get like back into them like a few years ago. Like actually right before I got back into Minecraft, I got my old Lego set out and tried messing around with it, but like I couldn't get into it for whatever reason. And then I just got into Minecraft, which is like digital Legos, I guess. So yeah, this was like summer of 2019, and I was kind of bored. Yeah, I just made like the most bizarre, indescribable contraptions imaginable. Like I had like a lot of sets of Legos mixed into this like one big box. So I like once or twice I tried to make like a machine out of like every single Lego in the box. So yeah, price tag is a bit of a deterrent. But yeah, like I still like already have like a bunch from my childhood. So yeah, I have plenty already. But yeah, that's nothing compared to like the unlimited amount of blocks you can get just by playing the block game. I've been considering buying like bulk buckets. That's interesting. So is it just like random Legos in like so basically just like my thing of Legos in the basement, I guess, just like a bunch of random stuff. Alright, this is looking too much like a bit of a staircase, so I'll definitely try to like, this should be lower though, so yeah, let's try to yeah, I actually hadn't heard of that either, but it sounds like an interesting idea. Wait, oh, that's 251, that's too far, so we're putting that back, and basically just, yeah, I guess this isn't really a cliff, it's just more of a jumbled hill. Oh, back in the 90s, I was born in 99, so I don't remember the 90s, so if you tell me anything about the 90s, I'll probably believe it. Yeah, what will I do when I get 10,000? When do I think I'll get 10,000 subscribers? Next year sometime, I think. I think it's a bit late to get 10,000 this year, but next year is possible. Maybe this year if I get really lucky with like a big shout out or something, because like that's usually how I grow like shout outs from people like Minecraft Hub and Shulkercraft and some random Indonesian YouTuber also with like 900k subscribers. So yeah, I mostly grow from shout outs. Okay, so I guess. Wait, no, this doesn't make. I guess we can do like this. I guess this is 79, so we could technically still have some moss here, although it's simpler to just not. Oh, you're watching me because of Minecraft Hub. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Get rid of this. This in the way. And, but yeah. We're definitely getting close to like, I mean, yeah, up there is like basically the end of Nether Jungle. Yeah, Minecraft Hub is basically, they basically like reacts to, like survival and hardcore worlds, and they like showcase a lot of smaller creators, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna want this to start curving pretty steeply here, because yeah, this is gonna have to take like a sharp, this is going to have to be a pretty sharp drop to accommodate what I've got going on down there. Yeah, 86, thank you, Dalton, but yeah, 8667 now, so, yeah, over 2/3 of the way from 8,000 to 9,000. So yeah, I've got that going for me. And if I don't quite know how to resolve this, I'm gonna need. I think I'm gonna need some cliffs. Honestly, yeah. Or yeah, I do want to take a look at like what this looks like from the very edge, like from the edge of the known world. What it? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to. So yeah, this is Nether Jungle. This is like looking out from the edge of Nether Jungle, essentially. This is probably a. Oh, hello, Mogswamp. Welcome back. Yeah, this is probably a better view, but yeah, we're definitely getting close to. Well, I'm not going to be pushing any more in this direction. At least is what I'm trying to say. Because it has to stop somewhere, and minus 250 Z minus 250 is as good of a place as any to just finally put my foot down and say we're making a wall. I'm going to expand 100 blocks further that way though, out to x minus 200. I think I'll die in the day never in Minecraft, or in the day nether, because I'm in the nether. had a few situations that if I didn't have a totem would be a close call, but because I had a totem, there were more annoyances because I like fell into a lava pit a few times and didn't have like didn't have a chest plate, so that was mildly annoying. Also, yes, Mog Swamp would highly recommend. Highly recommend checking out Mog Swamp if you haven't already. He has like the most epic super flat world in the history of super flat worlds. It's kind of his thing, I guess. He was probably the one who like started the whole idea of like playing a super flat world in survival. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, he is a flat world guy. So yeah, this project is pretty much, well, to make the nether green, but also there's something else. There's a little something else going on in the nether, not just to make it green, but yeah, we're in the nether, guys. This is the nether. There is an operational conduit in here. I have conduit power. Yes. This was always the real purpose. So yeah, there was like a snapshot glitch a while ago, like 21W03A. They added glow lichen, and in their infinite wisdom, Mojang made it so that when you put glow lichen into lava, it turned into waterlogged glow lichen in the nether. So even in the nether. So yeah, I just did that. I made a water source, and then I promptly reverted out of that cursed snapshot, because basically like I reverted back from 1.17 to that, ruining my spawn chunks in the process. Thank you, Moxwan. Really appreciate it. So yeah, now I have like yeah, I basically used like I use like kelp and bone meal to spread it. So I didn't need to like make 300,000 water sources with glow lichen by hand. And yeah, I have this now. But yeah, now I'm working like, it's not as apparent how cursed this is because now that I'm working on like the inland regions, but yeah. Yeah, OP glitch. I've thought about like of using this for like farms, because there's some farms where this would like be very powerful, but I feel like that's a little extra, and like I don't need like the most OP farms. I just have like no. I'll let you in on a little secret, guys. Water can exist in the nether totally fine. The only thing that you can't, the only way that the nether and water don't mix is that you cannot place a water bucket or break ice to get water in the nether. You have to get a little more inventive, but if you have water through like commands or glitches or what have you, then the water just stays. It's perfectly fine. So yeah. So yeah, that is, I guess, an account of the story of how the water got in the nether. Sometimes I tell people that, like, Hero Brian put it there when it's like the 15th time I've been asked. What are you using to overlay chat and keep people's channel icons? There's like a there's like an OBS setting, and basically like there's an OBS setting that lets you like overlay a browser, overlay like a browser. So I basically like pop out the chat into a browser. Hello Basher, welcome back. So yeah, you pop out the chat into a browser and then overlay that browser and use some custom CSS to...
At Tractor Supply, we know nothing feels better than doing things yourself.
One of my random ads on my own video. But yeah, there's this site that basically lets you customize like what the chat overlay looks like. And yeah. Oh hey Dex, welcome back. How's it going? Hang on. Sorry, mouse glitched. So yeah, figured it looks kind of cool, and like it's sort of like a built-in shoutouts basically. Yeah, Dr. Trog, no problem. Rip Basher's internet. I mean, it was resurrected by some mysterious force, so I guess it's all good. No, I'm gonna put those there. Okay, yeah, this is only 246, not 250, which is a bit weird, but I'm gonna get the remaining 4 momentarily after I finish this. Oh, okay. Hope the exercise went well. Exercise is like good. It's important. Highly recommend. Usually makes me feel better about like myself and my life. So yeah, highly recommend. All right, yeah, Miko, I'll see you. Thanks for watching. 8668. Hey, we've got a palindrome, and one more, and we have kind of a funny number. So yeah, lots of milestones incoming. You have a gas tier. Why do you have a gas tier? And like also, there are going to be so many baby piglins wandering around the Nether, like holding stuff. And they're just, it's going to be impossible to get rid of them. What? That's what I thought. Okay. So yeah, we're working on reconciling this. This is a very like scuffed cliff face, but I guess not all the cliff faces have to be like smooth and clean. Yeah, weight training is like good. Like I started like a couple months ago. Like about 3 months ago, I started lifting, and like definitely what was that? Something just burned for no reason. As I was saying, yeah, it's definitely helped. Yeah, it is nice. So, I don't really know what the topography of this area should look like, so I'm just gonna keep going and hope I figure something out. Oh, you indoor rock climb. That's actually awesome. Like, I've been meaning to get into that, or like rock climbing in general. I guess, yeah, rock climbing in general. I've been wanting to get into it, but I keep like not getting around to it. Yeah, I mostly go running though. That's like the only thing I've been able to like consistently get myself to do for like a long period. But yeah, running is great for me. Like honestly, really. I honestly don't even do it for like the physical benefits so much as like the mental benefits, because it just like its picture says OMG hi, wow, almost at 5K. It's been a while since I watched on YouTube, and you're checking notifications, and I forgot the name. Oh yeah, yeah. I changed the latency, so the dreaded. I changed the latency to like either low or very low, so the dreaded stream delay is no more. Yeah, bouldering. All right, gotcha. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, I usually run like it's usually between like 3 and 5 miles at a time. Like, and I go like most days. So yeah, I did like 3 miles today. Yeah, it's just like my it's just like my I want to relax and unwind. I'll go running. Like that's pretty much my mindset. Um, 2 miles is a good start. Like, so 2 miles is still better than 0, and definitely like if you keep at it, you'll make a lot of progress. Is this okay? Yeah, this is 250. So this is like the very end of the line. Still. We're still above 80, so we can have these. Six. Okay. Yeah, 2 miles. Yeah, 2 miles is nothing to sneeze at. Like, I mean, yeah, that's like half to 2/3 of what I usually do. So. Marathon runners can do 26 miles without. Yeah, that's insane. Like, the longest I've ever gone is like 20 miles, and I was like walking strange for like a week, walking funny for like a week. So, yeah, 26 is crazy. Oh, hey, Mikuo, welcome back. How's it going? Yeah, pacing. I always struggle. I've always struggled with like pacing and like races. It's like easier when I'm just casually running. But racing is like I usually go out way too fast. Start with a jog first mile and then speed up. Oh yeah, Trog, Dr. Trog, see you. Good night. Thanks for dropping by. And yeah. Okay. Guess we'll just continue. Or no, I can. I'll put this as like that. Okay, yeah. There's something is not working here. This needs to be a steeper slope. What's your rocket supply? Yeah, I know. I have rockets in my ender chest because I did a great ender chest reorganization a few streams ago, and my ender chest is much better organized than it was. Yeah, see, the shulker has another stack of rockets in it. Like, see what I mean? Much better organization. Yeah. Oh yeah, Dalton, see you. And yeah, thanks for dropping by, and yeah, glad you like it. Yeah, I stream like most days, so I'll be on either tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, then within the next few days, probably. Oh, wait, why am I putting so much, yeah, I'm putting too much, what do you call it? Too much moss, not enough smooth basalt, especially like the higher levels here. Oh, cool. Yeah, your sub's great. I mean, yeah, that makes sense since you're you're in the chat, so you would have to be. But it used to be like a free for all where like you didn't have to be subbed, but then like porn spam bots started coming, and yeah, I had to tragically make the chat subscribers only to stem the flow of porn spam bots. Alas. Make it well, thank you. Appreciate it. I try. Okay, this is definitely I definitely need to rethink a whole lot of this. Okay, yeah, rethink time. Because yeah, there was like a way too steep cliff face that yeah. Yeah, they are a mild nuisance, let's put it that way. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, because we have to like somehow get this to meet nicely down there, and yeah, the spam bots are not great. Okay, let's make a few more of these. Or no, not. How about there? Or no, how about, yeah, okay. There, and then we can do that. Yeah, we're slowly but surely getting the hang of this. Yeah, this hill is whack. Just trying to, I did a thing down there, and I'm trying to get this to play nicely with it. And it is not exactly going according to plan, must be said. I mean, it's, I guess, almost kind of making sense now, but also not really. Alright, yeah, there we go. We're getting here. We're getting there. And then, okay, yeah. This chat is like home. That's awesome. That's great. That's great. I mean, I think that's great. But yeah, this is a great community. And yeah, okay, this the Whack Hill. Maybe we can even name it that officially. But yeah, this is basically going to be like the boundary for Nether Jungle. But yeah, I think good name. I'll have to, what is this? Okay, that goes there. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end stream here. Because yeah, I think I did a decent bit of progress. I made it to the northern frontier. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.